Hello, good morning, student. Let us start a new poem today. This is the first poem in your syllabus of English core, Flamingo. The title of the poem is My Mother at 66, written by Kamla Das. Before we start with the poem, let us learn a little more about the poet Kamla Das. Kamla Das was born on 31st May 1934 at Malapur in Kerala into a conservative Hindu Nair family. She had published many novels, short stories, and poems in English. She also wrote in Malayali under the pen name of Madhavikutty. At the age of 65, in 1999, Kamla Das embraced Islam and took on the name Kamala Shuraya. This distinguished poet died at the age of 75 on March 31st, May 2009 at Pune. Students, these are some of her notable work. Some are in Calcutta, The Descendants, My Story, which was her autobiography, The Alphabet of Laws, a novel, Padmavati, The Harlot, and Other Stories, which is a collection of short stories. Kamla Das was also awarded with the Pan Asian Poetry Prize in 1963. She was also an awardee of the Kerala Sahitya Academy in 1969, and the Government of India bestowed on her the National Sahitya Academy Award in 1985. The poetic style of Kamla Das is one of introspection and self-analysis. Her style is marked by originality, versatility, and the indigenous flavor of native tone. Her colloquial and simple, lucid style gives her a distinctive poetic sensibility and personality of her own. This present poem, My Mother at 66, is a classic example of her style. Now, this is an overview of the poem. The poem, My Mother at 66, deals with the complexity and poignancy of human relationship. It captures the subtle and fleeting moments of feelings and realizations that one often encounters when one had to deal with the inevitable, that is, the sudden realization of a parent's old age and the coming to terms with her eventual demise. Students, let us read the poem. My Mother at 66 by Kamla Das. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, doors open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put the thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling. But at the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, wan, pale as a late winter moon, and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. So, children, here's a brief paraphrase of the poem. The poet was driving from her parents' home to Cochin Airport the previous Friday. While sitting inside the room, she happens to see her mother beside her, dozing off. The beautiful image of a person weakened by age, the very image of a corpse. The impending picture of death disturbs the poet or the daughter so much that she decided to put the thought away by concentrating on the outside world of vigor and youth, represented by the young trees sprinting, the merry children spelling. The movements of the trees and the children are in sharp contrast to the death-like dodging posture of the mother inside the car. Here, the poet skillfully employed a literary device of contrast and personification to bring out this sad, pathetic condition of the mother inside the car. When the poet looked at her mother again, standing a few yards away from her at the airport security check, the mother's face is described as wan, pale as a late winter's moon. The brilliant use of the phrase winter's moon evokes a certain stillness or interness of the ending of a season, life, and inevitable darkness and death to follow. Thus, the poet Kamala Das is visibly shaken by this image, and she immediately was haunted by that familiar act, my childhood fear, that is of losing her mother, this time permanently to old age and death. I'm sure, dear student, you must have at one time or the other have come across this very, very familiar feelings of, that is the fear of losing your mother, or perhaps the fear that she might not be around with you permanently. However, the poet put on a brave front and smile. She hopes to see her mother again, but a deep fear and insecurity that she might not be able to do so gnaws and pulls at her heartstring. Thus, the intermingling of love and hope and hopelessness, of longing and fear of the inevitable, is beautifully underscored by the repetitions of the final words in the poem. All I did was smile and smile and smile. So, let us have again a recap of the poetic devices that was used in the poem. The first one being simile. Her face, ashen like that of a corpse, wan, pale as a late winter moon. So, simile is a comparison of two aspects or two things, and usually the marker or indicator is words like and as a late winter's moon, okay, pale as a late winter's moon. Second poetic device employed here is that of personifications. Here, the three are made and to appear like persons, who are sprinting. Okay, so this is a good example of personification. The third poetic device is that of metaphor. Merry children spilling out of their homes. And last but not the least, the poetic device is used is that of repetition. Smile and smile and smile. The word smile has been repeated thrice. Now, a brief summary of the poem again. My Mother at 66 is a poignant and highly sensitive poem that captures the subtle intricacies of a mother-daughter relationship. It deals with eternally relevant themes of aging, separation, uncertainty, and death. The entire poem is written in a single sentence to capture the fluid transition between the physical and emotional realms. Here, children, this exercise of or the use of a free verse, as I've already informed you, the whole poem is written in a single line, interspersed only with commas and semicolon. It is one marked features of modern poetry. There is hardly any use of rhyming scheme. There is no need of stanzas and paragraph. Okay, and Kamala Das is a master of this craft, that is free verse. The first part of the poem deals with the sensory and emotional experience of the poet while traveling in the car, and the second part deals with her inner turmoils and angst at the airport before separating from a mother who is now old and 66 years old. Student, here are some questions for practice. Basically, they are extracts of the poem. The first one is an extract of the first part of the poem, and here are 4 questions for you to attempt at home. Each question carry 1 mark each. Okay, so the first question is, name the poem and the poet. Where was the poet driving to? Question number 3, why was her mother's face resembles that of a corpse? Question number 4, name the poetic devices or device used. Next, this is another extract of the poem. Okay, all familiar act, my childhood fair, but all I said was, see you soon, Amma. All I did was smile and smile and smile. What does the phrase familiar egg means? What was the poet's childhood fair? Why is the word smile repeated thrice? Identify the poetic device used. Thank you, dear students. I hope you'll be able to relate to this poem at one level or the other. Everybody has gone through feelings or fear of losing somebody or someone, and I'm sure you'll definitely fall in love with the poem and will be able to enjoy and appreciate it in future. Thank you so much.